Yeah, that's right. I've missed a lot of cool cards. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oscar. I've missed a lot of cards, and I apologize for that. It's been very chaotic and very busy between the card business and traveling for events, focusing on testing. For the once in my life, I'm doing me. But I am back on a sleep schedule where I can enjoy this and get some peace and quiet and be able to talk about these cards just in time, honestly. So we have Corpse Seller. Yeah, I really love that. And what are you buying? What are you selling? Oh, you want 50 gold for that? Okay, so this is a normal trap card. We send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard up to the number of traps in the graveyard with different names, max +1, max 4. So this is only going to ever mill 4. Why? Where did they put a max on that? Then you're going to play one of these Vex. Special summon one of the monsters into the graveyard, or set one of the spell and trap cards into the graveyard except for Corpse Seller. If it's a quick play spell or a trap, it can be activated this turn. I guess that's kind of cool. Either way, you just mill, no matter what you mill. So it's +1. So technically on one activation, it should be still a mill 1. And if you find a spell and trap card, you should be able to actually set it. So, I mean, either way, depending on what's on the top of your deck, you could, in theory, find something, as long as this is able to actually see 1 mill as just a single activation, which, once again, it says number of different traps in the graveyard +1, so it should still, in theory, be able to apply. But, okay, I see you. I don't know, man. Cards like this, in terms of theory, they're not going to see real play ever in the modern era, but they have an application, and I appreciate them existing. Now, there are a couple of very interesting cards that have gotten announced kind of on the back burner for Beyond the Brave. One of them is this little creature right here. This is actually the cartoon problem card, and I'll talk more about this. But from what I've been reading from Japan, there is a way to bridge into the Cyberse Ritual monster with this. And then, you know, guess what? You can use this and the ability to link with that monster in the hand to make a Cyberse Link monster, I believe, which then provides you with a spot removal option. I don't know why they gave that, but we'll talk about that here in a second. And we also have the Water Magician, and then whatever the heck they were trying to do with this card. I'm not really too sure what they were trying to do, but the Water Magician's also kind of cool. So this is Mystic. Also keep in mind for the spelling, it's M-I-S-S-T-I-C. You're not naming this, you know, the other correct way. But it is a level 5 spellcaster, and it is a tuner monster with 1600 attack and 800 defense. Now you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. So if this card is in your hand or a graveyard, we can discard one other spellcaster monster or a spell and trap card, especially summon this card by banishment leaves the field. It's a level 5 tuner monster that has the ability to recur itself back. I'm not seeing any real issues here with having this, you know, be a thing. Now, on normal or special, we can banish specifically a level 4 spellcaster monster from your deck, and if you're doing the end phase, add it to your hand or special summon it. If you want to get technical, this can, I think it can bring out, you know, Incredible Ecclesia. It gets you access into, you know, the other level, and it cannot be lower, cannot be higher. You are specifically locked into level 4, and also I guess this does get you access into Blazing Cartesia, which is kind of cool, I guess. But it's still a level 5 free pitch special that gets you an end phase ad. I mean, I don't think that's the issue at all. Now let's talk about my boy, the Cartoon Shade. I think, honestly, this is probably one of the most interesting design cards I've seen in this game in a very long time. Cartoon Shade is a level 1 Dark Illusion spellcaster effect monster with a whole amazing 0 attack points and 2000 defense. Now, of course, this thing cannot be normal summoned or set. Yup. Must be special summoned from your hand if a monster that cannot be normal summoned or set is on the field. This will, in fact, include things like fusion monsters, because they can't be normal summoned or set. Things like that. I know that's some of the more recent wording on cards that have been confusing people. When it interacts with cannot be normal summoned or set, it does include things like that, because you're not normal summoning, one of those. But it has to be special summoned from the hand if a monster cannot be normal summoned or set is on the field. You can only special summon Cartoon Shade once per turn this way. Now, this card is special summon. You can add a monster with 2,000 attack or defense from your deck to your hand that cannot be normal summoned or set. This is what I was talking about with being able to bridge into the Cyverse Ritual monster that allows you to link with it out of the hand, which is incredibly good. Now, if this card on the field is tributed, we can target one card on the field or up to two cards if you control a monster with 2,000 attack or defense and return it to the hand. Your wording is tributed. I believe there's a card in Toons, the Comic Hand, that allows you to tribute. I don't remember the exact wording, if it's distributing an opponent's monster, if it tributes itself, or if it distributes something, but there's an interaction there. It's very interesting. But yeah, this card, I am very interested to know how Toons are going to look to use this. I specifically use Toons, but I mean, it's not named a Toon monster. It's just named Cartoon Shade, and it feels like it goes within the Toon deck. Now, there's also this Cursed Paper Retribution on a normal trap card. I don't know. They pulled this out of Shinobird and said, it's okay, the community will like this card. It can surely do something. Now, you can only use the first second effects of this card's name once per turn. We can target one monster you control and one face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy your monster, and if you do, negate the opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. Oh my god, why does it have to be a targeting negate? If this would have been a destroy and then on resolution, target a card your opponent controls, and then negate its effects, I mean, we might have been in business here. I might have been able to do something with this. Now, if this set card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects. I mean, your payoff is you've got a double-sided interruption at the cost of eating up something on your field. It is not great, people, whatsoever, but it is, in fact, an interaction that we can have to be able to do something with. So I guess that's fine. And then there's also one other hilarious card. This is 80. And traditionally in every Yu-Gi-Oh set, number 80 is the meme card. It is, we're going to put this in the set as a funny ha-ha card. You'll be able to enjoy it, and, we'll get the chance to enjoy it. So this is Bingo card. It is a normal trap card that we can choose a monster in a column whose zones are all occupied. So straight up, spell and trap card, monster, extra monster zone, and destroy as many cards in that column as possible, and then each player draws a card. Okay, so the bingo is we clear the column, we both draw. Sure. Now, we can banish this card from the graveyard to apply one of these effects. We can destroy 5 monsters in your main monster zone, or 5 cards in your spell and trap card zone, and then draw 2 cards. Or we can destroy 5 monsters in your opponent's main monster zone, or 5 cards in their spell and trap card zone, and then they draw 2 cards. Either way, this is a hilarious sort of board wipe that is very unique and flavorful for Bingo, and I kind of like that. I think there's some interesting stuff to be had with this. But overall, going forward into the coming weeks, we should be starting to wrap up Blazing, or Beyond the Brave. I don't know why I said Blazing Dominion. Beyond the Brave should be wrapping up in the next couple of weeks. We have a deck build pack coming. We have more information. I mean, every Wednesday we've been getting a card of the day for the upcoming manga set, which, I mean, the Mind Mirror Force, the Gores. You can also look forward to seeing one of the Saturday segments is going to actually have some Gores action in it. I know, I had to dust it off. A friend of mine showed me one of the most interesting builds we could come up with, and that's great. Now, hopefully on Wednesday, we see another very cool card coming out of that set, because the way that that set is being shown off and the way it's developing things, I am absolutely in love with everything that we're kind of seeing coming out of it. And I think that's pretty cool. So we'll see what more developments are coming, but this is everything that we've got for you guys today. So please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.